Good morning. Today is September 3rd. It's a Wednesday. The last couple days I have been drained. My powers have been depleted beyond all belief. The allergies have come for me and they have gotten me. They've stricken my soul for all it's worth. But I will not give up. I have a lot of things worth fighting for. One of them being this. That's exactly what you think it is. It's a round one card with a ton of points on it. So I have to keep moving and keep trying. The back room is not done, but that's gonna have to wait. I am going to finally start working on my 4Runner so I can then tow my Porsche. I don't know if you know this, but I have a Porsche. I'm gonna tow my Porsche to my friend Jesse's place that has all of my tools at it because we need to make the Porsche as good as it can be to sell it for as much money as possible to then get the coolest RV possible and travel to the coolest places possible. My body and my energy level is low, but my will is strong. So I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna start working on my 4Runner. I really physically don't feel like it, but I have to keep moving. Literally, I have to sell this house and move. Can you guys hear this? That'd be crazy if you guys can hear that. That's my shoulder. It's full of junk. And I'm gonna start working on the 4Runner. Even though it's kind of hot outside, I might wear my big hat to protect my neck. There's people outside. I don't like it when there's people outside. Because I have to go outside. There's people there. Okay. Let's go.
So it's hard to explain what I'm doing with the car step by step, and it's not a how-to. So I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about my car journey so far. I bought a cool car as like my second car ever, and I wanted to make it faster. It was a Mazda Speed 3. So I bought car parts for it, and to put those car parts on, I had to Google how to install them. Hold on, let me tell you something.
Sometimes it's smart or helpful to look at the part that you're replacing, because then you know what it looks like and where maybe bolts or things might be that you need to take off. So this whole thing is a water pump. All the water pump does, all the pulleys that move around in your engine bay, for the water pump, they just spin this to run coolant through your engine to help cool it off. Okay, this is mostly what I'm interested in seeing. I think I'll even take it outside to take a look.
Like I was saying, I had to Google how to put the car parts on, so I would buy the parts, figure out how to install them, and then I would install them. And I've always liked building things or taking things apart, working on things. Like if you ask me to build some furniture, I think that's fun. Putting up shelves, building just anything. And then it kind of continued evolving from there. I would get quite a few cars through my days. I think I've had 20 plus cars at this point. But I've always enjoyed making them look cooler, be faster, function better, or just whatever I saw fit for the car. So then at some point, me and my friend Jesse rented a shop space where we put a couple of car lifts in it just to work on our own cars. But after a while, people would ask us to work on their cars. So we started working on their cars also for money. And then that went pretty well. So we moved into a bigger shop space and worked on cars full time as our job. And sometimes when you make a hobby your job, it no longer becomes fun. So we did that for a couple of years, and I was having a very not good time. So I then decided to not do that anymore. And then over time, we got rid of some of the stuff for working on cars and dissolved doing that in general. So every now and again, I'll work on people's cars, but I've really gotten to the point in my life where I do not want to. I don't really have the time, the energy, and just the way cars work. If everything goes really well, it's not an easy job. Even when things go bad, it's like an extra not easy job. So that's kind of where I'm at in my life. I don't really want to work on cars. I'll fix my own car. That just saves me literally so much money. Oh, this is kind of cool. So like, I don't know if you guys know this, like your car doesn't need a lot to run. So that's me test running it without any of the accessories on, just to make sure that it works. But yeah, I'm over it. I want to sell my Porsche. I want to sell, I think that's it. I like this 4Runner. I want to keep the 4Runner. And I have a 2012 Prius C that I'm also going to keep. But if you ever have car questions, shoot me a message. I probably shouldn't say that, but I do like helping people. And I think I like helping people a little too much that it burnt me out of working on cars. I would very often not charge enough for the work, so then I wouldn't want to do it again, but it's just me not charging enough. Like if I got paid enough, I wouldn't mind doing it again. So I think that's gonna be it for me. Cool. Oh, life hack. Buy concentrated coolant. It's a 50-50 ratio, so you can put 50% water, 50% coolant, and you only have to buy 1 jug of coolant. That's it. It works. But like I was saying, I used to be a big car guy. Cars are still cool. I just don't want to work on them. Just feels more often than not a surprise comes up and then the job is much harder. I especially don't want to work on other people's cars because if everything goes well, it's good, but if anything goes wrong, it's like more the opposite than good is, if that makes any sense. Like people love it when their car works, and then let's say you fix their car, or like you try to fix their car and say, it's not guaranteed this will work. You fix it or do that repair and then it still doesn't work. That's not like a nice feeling, even though like you get paid for it and like usually they understand. I just don't like that feeling. I'm also potentially too kind when it comes to fixing cars in terms of pricing and my time. So I have opted just not to. But I think at one point in time we counted and I've owned maybe like 25 to 30 cars in total. But right now I have this Toyota 4Runner. I have a 2012 Toyota Prius, and I have a 1986 Porsche 911, which is going to be sold in exchange for a camper or RV. So that'll be fun. I'll show you guys the Porsche at some point whenever it comes time to take it to my friend Jesse's place or to sell it. So for now, I'm gonna go rest. I've been working in the sun all day. So bye. Hello, this is Gus again. He likes this, watch this. Yeah. Today we are working on the back room ceiling. The last you guys saw, we hung up all of the drywall, and now we have to finish the drywall, which is my least favorite part. There's a couple spots where the gaps are too big, so I need to fix that before we start doing the mudding. Oh, what is today? September 22nd is today. It's a Monday. You wanna go? Oh, look a boy. You wanna see Gus do a trick? That wasn't the trick. Here, come here. Hey. Sit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Oh, so pretty. Good boy. That good boy. Let's go.
So helpful. September 23rd. Good morning. Good morning. It's September 23rd. I just went and got these. These are for the corners. Boom. Oh yeah. Gus, who am I? He doesn't know who I am. Okay, let's get to it. Oh. Turn that off for a second. Drywall compound is not dry yet because I did this yesterday. I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna sand the walls a little bit more, and I'm also going to touch up the areas that I have sanded, because I sanded that not yesterday but the day before. Yeah, let me tell you guys real quick what the plan is. Not for this room, for the house slash my future, because like there's a reason I'm finishing this room, and it's not because we're keeping the house, it's because we're selling the house. Yeah, let me sit down. Hopefully I look beautiful in this beautiful corner. Oi. I'll probably crop this in. Okay, so I'm working on this back room, because we are going to sell this house. I was dating somebody who lived in California. They still live in California. And I was going to move out there and live with them. And then, the way it sometimes goes, we broke up. So, to put all of that into motion though, we would have to sell this house. So, I told Lee what my plan was. And she was like, okay, I guess we need to sell the house then. And I was like, yeah, we should sell the house. So she started the process of buying a new house, and then bought a new house. And Jess was living with us also, and Jess also moved there. The next step is to sell the house. And that's why I'm working on this back room, because it needs to be fixed so that the house looks nice. It's more appealing and sellable. My plan is different now because I'm not moving to California. So what is my plan? At the moment, and I think it's gonna stay the same, we'll see. The plan is to sell the house and get a camper or RV. Also, the difference between a camper and an RV is you pull a camper around, and an RV you drive. But I'm gonna get one or the other. I don't know which one yet. And I'm gonna go travel. I think it's a very good opportunity to do so. I won't have a place, it sounds like I'm homeless. I won't have a place to live due to my own choosing, because instead of getting an apartment or trying to buy a house, I want to take the time to be nomadic and travel. I really want to go to like Maine and like more of the East Coast, North Carolina. I mean, pretty much everywhere. I want to go to Colorado, Montana again. I want to go hiking. I want to go see stuff, meet people, and
just do that for an undetermined amount of time. I don't know, it'd be more than like a couple weeks. It'd be like, I'll say I would start with a month and see how that feels, and then go from there. Yeah, that's what I want to do, so I'm gonna do that. For some reason, it's making me emotional. I don't know why. I guess I'm really excited. I'm not nervous, so it's not that. I just think it sounds really fun, and I want to do that. So we're selling the house. I also have a Porsche, an old Porsche 911 that I'm going to sell. It was my dream car. Whether it's before this video or after this video, I'm going to explain why I'm selling it, even though it's my dream car. And it's partially because money for camper, RV, moving, living, but also it's just not my dream car anymore. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's why we're selling the house, and that's why I'm working on this back room. We have to finish this back room, finish the handrails going up to my bedroom on the 3rd floor, and then we need to refinish the floors down here. That's why I'm not too worried about them. I'm just gonna refinish them at some point anyway. Yeah, the timeline for that, I think is very hard for me to know for sure. I just know that I want to be out of this giant house. It's just me in the house now, which is fine. It's just so big. It's like 3 floors. I think it's like 2,700 square feet, and it's just a lot of house. So that is the next step in my life. It's kind of crazy to say. Yeah, I don't think I'll get another chance to travel in that way, so I really want to do that. I'm 33, I'll be 34 in February 20th. Single, I don't have a house, no car payment. I don't have a lot of the things holding me down, not holding me down, preventing me from traveling for an extended period of time. I'll probably get a remote job and get like internet somehow and just travel and go hiking and look at things and take pictures and videos and enjoy it. Gus will be going with me. I had a hard time deciding because I'm very logical and like knowing he could find a very good home and then the logistics of traveling with him, but I haven't ever tried to travel with him, so I'm going to see how that goes. He doesn't know that yet. And that's it. That's what is happening. Partially why I started making videos also is I want to document and share traveling around. It's something that I would want to see, so I'm going to let other people see it through me. It is a lot of work though to get to the end point of traveling. There's nothing we can't do. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like the video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at midwest.james. Follow me on TikTok now at midwest.james. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And have a wonderful day. Okay. I got sweaty.